What is going on, everybody? We are back with some NASCAR Rivals Career Mode. Guess what? We have now got the new patch on the game. I took a few extra days away because I wanted to make sure the patch came out before we finished the regular season, because previously the playoffs were completely screwed up and they didn't start till like right here in Bristol. So that was a bit problematic. However, the patch came out at perfect timing and it is fixed. So today we're going to be doing both Watkins Glen and the regular season finale at Daytona, as well as we're going to start the playoffs at Darlington. Right now, it's a very, very fascinating situation. We are currently in the playoffs with 3 wins. However, we have to be in the top 30 in the standings to make it into the playoffs, and we have about a 40-point buffer coming into this episode. So things look okay, but 40 points could easily be given up in 2 races. Let's head into Watkins Glen. So I'm actually going to qualify for a road course this time. I'm stuck with the ugly thing on the number because although we have fixed one thing here in NASCAR Rivals with this new patch, we have broke another, as I could not get into the paint booth without the game crashing. I don't think it was a great qualifying effort, but I feel like it's a top 30 is kind of what I'm thinking here. We crossed the line. It's way better than the gold time. It's P26, so hey, look at that. We got the top 30 that I kind of thought we were going to get. The car was getting loose by the end of lap 1, by the way, so clearly we need to make some adjustments. We see who's up front, though. It's on pole, Logano, Truex, Justin Haley, Elliott, and Larson, the top 5. Here we go then now as we are underway. 6 laps at Watkins Glen. Not a lot of time to make anything happen here as we head down into turn 1. I got to be very, very careful on the brakes, but if I can just go to the left side right here, I can probably gain a few rows at least. Hamlin just made it 3 wide. I got into the back of Harrison Burton, and now I just kind of lost all the progress that I thought I had originally gained here as we head through the S's. Now I'm going to cut over on that 38 of Todd Gilliland now. So, alright, start there in turn 1. Truex out in front currently, focusing in, of course, on the playoffs. We still however, we have upgraded this car a lot, but the problem is, as you can see down the straightaway, we're seeing the comparison. There's still not a lot of speed actually in this car, and the only way we're really going to advance in the playoffs, if we do make the playoffs, is by doing things like we did at Richmond. Just getting lucky and outsmarting everybody is going to be our only option, because we're not going to go far in the playoffs based on pace. We're based on pace going to be a first round elimination, so we are going to have to come up with some creative ideas come playoff time. I'm going to send one right here on Suarez down into turn 1. He won recently. It was at a road course, Indianapolis Brickyard 400. He's going to stay clear though on the exit of turn 1. Holds me off. I can tell they have not fixed the audio issues yet with this update here. Audio is still very screwed up. One thing I did notice as well with the update, the texture of the dashboard and the steering wheel, yeah, I think have changed. I don't know, unless I just am, forgetting, but it just seems different to me. I don't know how to describe it. More like bumpy, I guess. I don't know, like shiny and bumpy. I don't know. I think that's kind of the way to rough. That's the texture, I guess. Oh my God, I just got my eardrums blown out. I really do believe Motorsport Games when they say that audio issues were one of the reasons for the delay of the Heat 5 DLC, as a caution is going to come out. And Truex still leads. Nobody's going to pit, so we are going to stay out and, well, get ready to go back green. It is going to be a 2-lap dash here in Watkins Glen. As I was saying, I do kind of believe Motorsport Games, as there's Tyler Reddick, that's the reason for the caution, but I kind of believe them with their excuse of the audio issues for the delay of the Heat 5 DLC. I just, however, only think that's one part of the 70 reasons that the Heat 5 DLC has been delayed now. Actually, I've been paying a lot of attention to it because obviously, I want it, I want to play that DLC. However, I've been looking at the Steam DB website every day, every single day. I go and check it just real quick. It takes like 20 seconds. And they have not updated the beta in nearly 3 weeks now, so that is a little bit concerning. It can mean 2 things, okay? It can mean that they're done and it's ready to go and they're just waiting till the new year to release it, or we're all screwed and they're screwed as well. I think it very well could be the second option, but I don't really know, and I don't really care enough to really find out right now. We're just going to wait and see what happens now. Get out of my way, Cole Custer. I want that position. P19, Custer having a career run here in P18 as we approach this final lap. Here comes Hamlin. We talked about that speed. I cut him off a little bit, not on purpose, but we do stay ahead. Elliott to the lead. Oh, Hamlin. Oh, that was an aggressive move, and it worked to perfection. I wish I could have done that. That was kind of hot. Now as the FedEx Toyota Camry moves up to P19, What Denny doesn't know is I have no brakes here down into turn 1, and I'm going to send it back up the inside. That was a big send right there, but I didn't run into Denny. I ran into Custer instead. But we drag race towards the S's, and that's where all the speed just gets fumbled. Oh, I'm really loose there into the corner. We hold on to P20, and I'm going to make sure I just hang on to at least P20 to make sure we salvage enough points here going into Daytona for the regular season finale as Elliott is cruising to victory. I am closer to Hamlin, but it's not going to be close enough, I don't think, unless I get it like a miracle right here in this penultimate corner. Down to 4th, down to 3rd. Get on that throttle hard. It's not going to be enough. Chase Elliott, he's going to win. In Watkins Glen Elliott at the road courses is back. I sail it off into the final turn, which is going to do us no favors. It's going to be P20, and I will take that because we beat Noah Gragson, so I can't really complain about doing what I needed to do. It's not the flashiest finish, but it's enough. There's a quick look at the finishing order. Haley Kozlowski in the top 10, a couple of notables there. McDowell with a pretty solid day. Then you see all the way at the bottom, Noah Gragson, by the way, just inside the top 30. Reddick in last. Laura Sedgemans is mad at you. That's okay. I won't be back there to begin with. Eric Jones failed technical inspection, and Kyle Busch failed optical scanning station multiple times. It turns out I'm right beside the 27, actually, so I am back here. I forgot about that part where I don't qualify at plate tracks here as we're underway for 11 laps at Daytona, so we're going to have to be careful with this 27. I have not been a fan of the plate races so far in this slow car because we have had the draft partner system really not help us, well, whatsoever, so I'm very curious to see how this is going to go here. Now, oh my god, what are you guys doing here? We're 3 wide already. Greg Biffle slower than molasses now. We'll try and get clear of the 66. I'll make sure I get clear of the 66. Goodness gracious. I am not messing around today because I know what happens. I know how it works here at these plate tracks in NASCAR Rivals, okay? I cannot take any risks and not having a draft partner, so I'm going to do what I got to do, as Kyle Busch is going to be my draft partner here. If I can just get to the top about 25, that's kind of safe zone. That's when I'm comfortable and confident about not having to rely on a draft partner, but right now we got Kyle Busch to help us. Look at us move. We are flying here as we head down into turn 1. We got Hesmans right in front of us. We got to be very careful with that 27. What is going on here? There's like big stack-ups happening right now as I'm not letting you get to my outside. You guys see this, right? I mean, the packs are breaking up. It's like someone in this pack right here is holding down the brake pedal, and here we go. This process again of me getting boned. Oh man, I hate these plate tracks, bro. They're just, I don't know what it is about them in NASCAR Rivals. I just cannot stand. I'm going to throw a block on you because you can actually help me. Okay, no, you're not going to help me. You're going to try and pass us and put yourself on the wall. That's what you deserve. And now they blew my eardrums out again. All I ask is for some assistance. Thank you for coming to my assistance 5 hours too late, Hasgrala. You know what? This game reminds me a lot of this one time I had an ear infection. It's like an ear infection simulator, this game is, because I had an ear infection one time. Okay, and I couldn't hear anything. I mean, my sound, my ears, they were so screwed up, could barely hear a thing, and then just boom. Next thing you know, you take some medicine, and at some point, it's just like, everything just opens up and you can hear again, and that's kind of what happens in this game, you know? It just kind of comes out of nowhere right at you, and my God, you guys are wild here. I need some assistance. I need a caution is what I need. Oh, I see someone spinning. I see someone spinning. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's the big one. We have a huge crash. Suarez is up and over. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. My car has no brakes. What in the world? Okay, so we're going to take a risk here. I see the fuel situation. We're going to have enough fuel. I'm going to stay out. I'm going to stay out, and I'm going to go win this race just to prove everybody wrong because I'm tired of the way these guys race me at these plate tracks. Look at this. Look at this. NASCAR overtime, we're leading the race. We got 4 laps of fuel. Nobody needed to pit, but they decided to come. Oh my God, we have a mountain. Is this Mount Everest on our car? We're back underway. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me the restart glitch is in this game too, because holy crap, look at this. Oh my God. Okay, so we're not going to win the race because apparently the restart glitch is also in NASCAR Rivals. So clearly that is a telltale sign. It was just a direct port from NASCAR Heat 5 obviously now. But honestly, I don't care. We're going to make the playoffs anyways. Unless like the unthinkable happens. I finish last and Noah Gragson wins. That's like the only possible way we get eliminated here. I think that 38 of Gilliland might push me here. No, he won't. So I'm going to get back down in front of Hamlin. Now I'll go back in front of Gilliland. I'll go back in front of Hamlin here down into turn 3. Oh, no one wants to work with me. Hamlin, how hard is it? How complicated of an idea is it to just push? White flag in the air here in Daytona. and we are not going to get a top 10, I don't think. I'm just hoping someone is going to be willing to just be like, oh, let me push this guy so I can actually benefit myself as well. Nobody. No takers. Absolutely nobody here now, as I'm going to get back in line on the inside here, and I am all over the place. I don't even blame them at this point now, as right down this back straight away. I'm blocking as many lines as I possibly can. Noah Gragson is currently leading the race as we head down into turn 3, 4. Okay, all of a sudden that has thrown a bit of a curveball at us now as we head through 3 and 4, but we are only P17, so no concerns there. Bowman's going to take the lead, thank goodness, as we come to the line. Alex Bowman wins in Daytona. We're going to cross the line for P19. We're in the playoffs. So Alex Bowman with the win, Gragson second. It nearly was almost worst case scenario with Gragson winning, and then if we would have, I mean, we would have, like I said, had to have finished like last, but it was still a possibility here in Daytona. But we are in the playoffs. Let's start the playoffs. We have momentum. We might get an extra position out of that. We might start finishing 32nd here in Darlington. We're going to take a quick look. We have over $1 million again. But let's take a look at the playoff grid here, shall we? So Kyle Busch, Elliott up top with Larson, Harvick, myself in the top 5. I don't think we're going to stay there very long. Bowman with the second win of the season, obviously. Corey LaJoie made it. Daniel Suarez made it. Kurt Busch. And Chastain is the only driver that advances on points. So you look at a couple notables that kind of missed out here. Outside of Chastain, and that is, who do we actually got? I don't even know who comes to mind. Ryan Blaney. Okay, Ryan Blaney's out. Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace-Bell. Yeah, there's a couple of names here that you would have expected to make the playoffs, but yeah, we're gonna go and start the playoffs. I would add a green spoiler, but my paint booth is breaking the game, so I don't want to risk it. So we're just gonna jump into Darlington and see what we can pull off here. Look at this, a 30.838 on the board. That's P27, boys, here in Darlington for the Cookout Southern 500. Let's see who is going to be on pole for this one. We got Logano, Reddick, who's not in the playoffs, Byron, Harvick, Bowman, your top 5. All right, then, let's see. Gragson, P18 as well. Let's see what we can pull off. Michael McDowell is still angry. When did he become angry? I don't even know, but okay, we got another rival. Chastain sent to the bank. That's a playoff driver. Bubba Wallace failed technical inspection. All right, here we go for the playoffs in NASCAR Rivals, the first attempt. Can we advance in this round? I think it's going to need to be a lot of luck on our side, a lot of intelligence, and sometimes I do like that. It's 26 laps. It's a lengthy race. Both of the races we've done so far have been relatively quick. You know, Watkins Glen, of course, only 6 laps at a road course. We had a caution thrown in there. Daytona wasn't very long, and well, Darlington is one of the longest one. This should be the longest one of the playoffs. Here's our first mess with our rival of Michael McDowell. And yeah, he is certainly not here to make it easy on us now as we head down into turn 3, but we're going to get clear of him anyways because I'm better. And we'll make it 3 wide with Austin Dillon and Noah Gragson. We're moving forward here in Darlington. I'm going to go to the inside here of Christopher Bell. We're going to make it 3 wide. And there we go, another spot into the top 20. This is not what I expected here in Darlington. Oh my god, you are absolutely flying back up my inside here as we head down through the center of the corner, and I got on the door of him now. I'm going to try and not do that right there. Somehow we keep it out of the wall, but we lose another spot. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Almirola, when did you win? I don't even remember, but nonetheless, we'll get past our first playoff contender here into turn 3. I'm going to make sure we get past him here one way or another. He just put himself in the wall. That certainly helps my case. Opportunity right here to get on the door of the 4, and we'll have a chance to get past Harvick down this front straightaway. Yes, we will get clear, hopefully into turn 1. P19 now. I mean, we are slowly moving forward, passing some playoff contenders. That's the most important part, you know, with Harvick, and now Suarez hopefully here on the exit of turn 2. I'm going to use him up maybe a little bit now on the exit of the corner. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it nice and clean. But Tyler Reddick out in front. One race after missing the playoffs, he might actually go to victory lane for the first time this season. It wouldn't be surprising if he won at Darlington. Easy pass. Kozlowski, I forgot you were in the playoffs too. Thank you very much. I'm going to try and get past you down into turn 3. And look at this. I mean, we are doing what I would consider the unthinkable here in Darlington now. I mean, passing all these playoff guys in a way slower car put me in a Hendrick car for next season at this point. Now, there is somebody in the pit lane. I think it's the 14. It looks like it. No, that's not the 14. That's one of the crypto cars. That looks good on them. Don't mind if I do, Ryan. I'm just going to really use you up, actually. I'm going to try and slide up. But you know what? keeps it nice and clean until that happens right there. Dorm on the exit of the corner. We're going to drag race here down the front straightaway. A little bit of contact here with the Menards, number 12, but through turn 1 and 2, we'll get clear. Oh, he puts himself in the wall again, and oh, the caution's actually going to come out here in Darlington. So we're going to pit for 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel, and I'm not quite sure how much laps we're going to have. I gave up 10 spots there, unfortunately, so down to P23, it's going to be 13 laps to go with 18 laps to fuel. So we can make it to the end of this race, which is a positive. However, now we have a lot of ground to make up here to get back up to what, the P13 we were battling for right there. Corey LaJoy having a decent run there for the 7 car as well, but not good enough to be better than myself, of course, here as Gordon Earnhardt, as we'll continue on and try to work our way forward. So I think we have a top 10 car here, so I mean, we got to capitalize on it. It's all about capitalization here, not undercase. So let's see what we can pull off, because in this speed that we have, we look at the playoffs, and I know it's a very long stretch to even make it to the round of 12, so we need to capitalize on every single opportunity that we get here, especially tonight in Darlington now, as we're gonna get through up the inside of Chastain and Hamlin. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm choking. I am choking. The caution is out. We have some damage, but I'm not gonna be able to make up that many positions if I come in to fix it, so our only option is we gotta stay out right here. I got a little bit too aggressive right there, and now we're going to be back underway, but we don't have a whole lot of laps to work with. We're kind of where we were, right? So I guess that's one of the positives. We haven't really lost as much as I think we thought we have, so I'll get in behind the 7 and see if we can make some more headway again. Try it again. This car definitely has lost some of its speed with the damage that we have now. We're stuck with Hamlin as well as Corey LaJoy now as we head through 3, and we'll get past the 7 as we come through the corner, and here we go. I'm going to use him up quite a bit again. I've been using these guys up like crazy. Oh my, no, oh my goodness, what are you doing? What are you doing, brother? The caution came out at the perfect time because I wasn't changing my trajectory, and I would have absolutely destroyed that too. Oh my goodness. This is not the time where we need cautions. I need it to stay green, but we keep getting cautions all of a sudden. I really hope I don't get screwed on this restart. The 2 car is so slow. I got to get down to the inside right away. We only have 3 laps to go. I got the restart glitch. Oh my goodness. We talked about capitalization. We are not doing any of that here now, as we're going to try and run this group back down and just gain as much as we can in 2.5 laps. Now coming to the final lap, I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm sorry, everybody, but you know what? Get out of my way, Austin Cindric, Justin Haley. I'm going to use you up a little bit if I can. Never mind, you're going to put yourself in the wall. White flag in the air. Tyler Reddick, through all the chaos, has led everything here as we head down into turn 1, and I need to gain as many spots right here as I can. We got like 5 cars right here that we could potentially beat, and that would kind of salvage this rough final half of this race here. Maybe we can just get a couple of them. I'm going to make sure I get past the 14 and the 43 at the bare minimum right here. I got a bumper, and I'm going to use it right here as we head down into turn 3. Give a shot to the back of the bumper of the 14. Get to the inside. No lifting for me. Put them both in a compromised position. Drag race to the line with the 43. Oh, he got me at the line. P16. We somewhat make some repairs. Why is the round of 16 logo green when Monster Energy is long gone? So Tyler Reddick with the win, Ricky Sinos in 3rd. Great efforts from those guys, actually. Cole Custer as well in the top 10. Shout out to Cole Custer. P16 for us. We beat quite a few of these playoff guys, which is the big picture here. Ryan Blaney was one that DNF there in 40th. Now, quite surprisingly, we are actually 16 points above the cut line after Darlington. So we take a look at who's below. You got Kozlowski out by a point, LaJoy out by 3, Suarez out by 6, and Almirola out by 10. Kansas and Bristol. I have a good feeling now if we can come out of Kansas at least. Bristol, I mean, obviously we haven't been to the paved one, but I feel pretty good about that one. Obviously the next round after that, that one's going to be a bit of a curveball. Every round at least has one track where I think this car can make something happen, hopefully. But nonetheless, that is going to wrap it up for us here today in NASCAR Rivals. A new patch, you know what? Some improvements for sure. Audio is so screwed up. The paint booth is, I can't access it now. It's broken in the career mode. It would keep crashing my game, so that's great. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.